Okay, now that we got this guy to shut his trap, maybe we can get to the point. Coffee and Oreos, for crying out loud, man. What he is going to try to explain in this over lengthy video is how to get a cool supermoto front fender for practically nothing. Pose, 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 work the camera, hug. To achieve this, you have to be that guy that every group has and remove all the unneeded plastic from your bike, thinking that 5 or 6 pounds is going to make a difference on your bike with 9 horsepower and would make it to 60 miles per hour if you dropped it off a cliff. The plastic in his hand, merely the scraps left over from destroying, modifying the rear rock guard / the plastic over the rear tire that keeps your bike clean while going over dirt and puddles. There is a supermoto fender hidden within the plastic. You just have to cut it out. Remove anything that doesn't resemble a dirt bike fender. And what you have left should look like a supermoto fender. This guy can't even figure out how to put it back together, let alone check his mic to make sure it's actually on before he starts recording. As you can see, that is the dirt that I was just talking about, that you will also gain for free while removing this plastic and doing this mod. And if you are okay with a dirty bike, then by all means, go for it. Blah blah blah, poke the fender, poke the fender, poke the fender. That screw right there is the screw, if you don't know. It adjusts your high beam, low beam from the street to the trees so that you can look for raccoons. It has a washer that has teeth on it, and it grips the plastic very well. And just be sure to remember that your front brake line attaches to your fender, and so you will have to use a bracket to relocate it about 1 inch below to attach it to the fork mount. That way we have some support to keep the brake line from touching your tire. All in all, I think everything turned out very nice. It's a very clean appearance. I spent no money. All hardware, all supplies, everything came from the original fender. And this spot right here is where that fender is hidden in the plastic. It covers up your rear tire, and it keeps everything clean. As you can tell, this is how your bike will look after removing it and going through dirt and mud, as I tend to do with my GROM. I'm talking here about how I'm putting knobbies on it and I'm going to make this into a supermoto or a dirt bike. Blah blah blah. Some more posing shots. It's very firm. One screw and it's locked in place. If you're still here, then I apologize for the next 2 minutes of watching this squid in Realtree flip-flops and socks attempt to show you some stunt work that he has been working on. But I'll give it to him. There's a couple neat drift slides right before failure, over and over again. But maybe in time, this squid will get some talent with this bike and be able to entertain you for seconds at a time.
I understand that practice makes perfect, but come on, man. Get your stuff together and get this down before we're all completely dizzy.
Like watching a train wreck. You don't know why you keep looking, but you just can't take your eyes off of it. It's just so horrible.